I've talked about crackdown on free speech around the world. Pakistan is a whole other level, and your story is one of a movie.
When I did some stories, I highlighted corruption. They pressurized me during the regime change operation to follow their narrative, but I denied. They tortured me like a terrorist. That 142 days I can never forget. And they were just demanding one thing: go against Imran Khan and give us a false evidence, Imran Khan. But I denied. In the captivity, we have many torture, but one thing I was focused on, that I will not give them any false evidence or anything. I will not be their puppet.
Yeah, I've been covering obviously Prime Minister Imran Khan's story for a while. I interviewed him 2 years ago, a few weeks before he got arrested. I interviewed his
Yeah,
sister, his
everything belongs
aunt.
to this man. Everything belongs to this man. Now in Pakistan, everything is revolving around him. Every decision, every institution, every constitutional amendment, every political move, everything in journalism, everything in the court, everything moving around him.
Around Imran Khan.
Yes.
So, what do you mean by that? Do you mean the existing government and establishment is worried about him?
Yeah, exactly. Whatever they are doing because of Imran Khan. If they are praising Donald Trump more than they are going out of the box, but when they are praising to Donald Trump, this is like a shoe shine a technique which they were using, and these kind of things they don't do probably. And normally they are not doing this kind of things, but now they are doing this because they have a fear of Imran Khan. They want America to stand on their back.
I was Imran, I was looking at your story, and now I've talked about crackdown on free speech around the world. I've talked about it when it happened in Europe, obviously in Brazil, in various Asian countries, in the Middle East, in China. But Pakistan is a whole other level, and your story is one of a movie. Before we get into the assassination attempts against you, your escape from Pakistan, for people that don't know you, for audience members of mine that are not Pakistani, everyone in Pakistan knows you. But for people from outside Pakistan, give them a quick 1 minute, 2 minute overview of who you are and how you got to where you are and how big you've become.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mario. First of all, I appreciate your efforts and your work regarding the freedom of speech around the world. Especially you're talking about Pakistan. This is very close to our heart. I have seen your stories, your journalism, and I appreciate it. And every Pakistan is appreciating this. There are few voices in the world which are seeing the situation, they are witnessing the things, and they are trying to go into the details. Uh, uh, as you are talking about myself, I'm a simple journalist. I started journalism in 2006-7, and I was doing my field work for 5-6 years. After that, I was offered by my institution. I was working in Express News. They offered me a program, current affair program. And when I was doing program, I did many different things. Like I went to the decades, the terrorist, and the different things I covered. 2 times I was injured with a blast. There were 2 blasts of different occasions. I was injured and I was hospitalized because of that. And sometimes I was hardly escaped. Sometimes I was hardly uh, uh, saved my life. Uh, Many
An
times I
assassination
did
attempt.
my coverages. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I was doing my journalism. Everything was smooth. Everything was fine. But when I started my social media activities in 2020, suddenly I became more popular than any other Pakistani journalist on social media. In 2020, when I started, I was not expecting this kind of feedback from the people of Pakistan. And in my start, I was doing some corruption stories of the government. Then there was a regime, Imran Khan's regime at that time. He was in government. I did many stories against his bad governance, against his corruption stories. I did the story of Ring Road scandal, which was the biggest scandal of Imran Khan regime. I criticized his provincial governments, especially in Punjab. There was a weak chief minister. I criticized him, but with the passage of time, I realized that Imran Khan is more flexible than other political parties. He didn't do anything against me because of my stories. He never reacted on my stories, and this was a very good experience with any government. Uh, he never tried to grab my job. He never tried to file for bogus FIRs on me. Imran Khan was a different leader, and that's why I thought this man is better than others. Because when I did some stories, I highlighted corruption stories and other things about other political parties like People's Party and PMLN. They tried to uh, they tried to threat me. They filed FIRs on me even before.
FIR is like a request. FIR is like a legal request for information or to be silenced. What's an FIR?
I faced an FIR on 2010
And
by the
what's the
government of
FIR?
Punjab. It was
What is the FIR? It's a way to
it was
silence you,
a
correct? It's a
FIR of
legal way.
a terrorism FIR against me to pressurize me to stop my voice, to support their narrative and their government. They use FIR as a tool, as a weapon to control the people, to control the media. This is a very common thing in Pakistan. And I was doing normal journalism, but when I started social media, it became huge for me. And when I worked on social media, my viewership was higher than anyone else in Pakistan. So social media was a new phenomenon for Pakistan military establishment and the regime in Pakistan. So uh, they pressurized me during the regime change operation to follow their narrative, but I denied.
So
And
essentially,
here
the
a new story started.
okay. So essentially, you were a journalist on TV. You were a journalist before Imran Khan. You were a journalist during Imran Khan's government, and after Imran Khan was ousted as well and then jailed. And what you said is that you've grown a lot. Then you launched your own social media platform. You became one of the biggest. I think you have millions and millions of subscribers, 4 or 5 million. I don't know what the number is now. And an example you gave is during Imran Khan, when he was prime minister, he didn't try to silence you when you criticized him. You had what we take for granted in the West, and that's freedom of speech. You could criticize the existing prime minister, the existing government, without any issues. Then Imran Khan was ousted in 2022, I think it was. Can you
Yes.
tell me more what changed? So Pakistan has a history of kind of a power struggle between the military establishment and the civilian government and or the executive branch. And that's been going on for decades. You have multiple prime ministers that were either charged, jailed, and even assassinated. It's a very, very complex and dark history for Pakistan. It's a democracy that's, I'd say, struggling. And right now, it seems like it's going through one of those struggles. Can you tell me about your experience? What happened after Imran Khan was ousted from the government?
Yep. Well, uh, in 2021, I realized that they are going to change the government. I'm talking about the establishment. And it was not anything hidden. The, the people moving in the power corridors, especially the well-aware journalists, they knew that the military establishment has planned another regime change operation. Before that, whenever they changed any regime, the people of Pakistan welcomed that. Every time people of Pakistan was happy, they were chanting for the military, and they were happy when they changed the regime of Nawaz Sharif, they changed the regime of Benazir Bhutto. Every time people stood by the military establishment. But this time the story was different. Before the regime change operation, the military establishment was trying to make up the minds of the people. They called us, they met us, me, Arshad Sharif, Sabir Shakir, and some other journalists, and they pressurized us to go against Imran Khan. And we were just asking them, why? What is your, uh, what do you want now? And they were clearly saying behind the closed doors that Imran Khan is going to an end. We don't want him. We are going to change the regime in Pakistan. They were
They told
openly
you
saying,
they told you that openly in a
yeah,
private meeting that they're going to change the regime and they want you to
yeah,
criticize
exactly.
Imran Khan.
They are also telling us that Imran Khan is no more popular leader in Pakistan. We have the popularity. We are the military. We have the popularity. We are 93% popular in Pakistan. And Imran Khan is on 7%. They were saying me this. And I replied, that gentleman, he was a brigadier. I told him that I think the situation is vice versa. Imran Khan is more popular than the military establishment. Don't do this, and we will not help you. Same thing happened with Arshad Sharif. He denied. Sabir Shakir, he also denied. Me, Muhit Pirzada, many other journalists, we denied that. We said we cannot help you. This is not in favor of Pakistan. You are doing something which will destroy the democracy in Pakistan. But they were insisting that we have to change the regime. We have decided this. You will see this. And then they make an environment. They were meeting with the politicians. Everyone knows this, what happened in Pakistan in that period, that specific time. They were meeting with the politicians. They were meeting with some business community prominent figures in Pakistan. They were meeting with the journalists. They are making a new mindset in Pakistan against Imran Khan. And they have made some files as well. Even one day, I was playing cricket with my media friends in Islamabad club, and a major of military came there. He met us, and he requested me to see his office. And I promised him. And the other day, I went to his office. He showed me a file with his senior officers, and they insisted me to do a program on this file. And that file was about Al-Qadr University case. And I read that file in front of them. I asked four questions, just four questions. If I remember, it's been 4 years, almost 4 years for that event. And I asked them four questions, and they didn't have any reply at that time. But they were continuously pressurizing me. They were continuously requesting, pressurizing, threatening me to do the story on the fake case against Imran Khan at the time when he was the Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Oh. Did Imran Khan know this is happening behind his back?
Yeah, I told him, because I have the story. I went to him. I asked question regarding the story, and he told me everything about that. That file was nothing. That was a trash. And today, even today, that file is a trash. No court, no independent court can fix Imran Khan in that case. No one can do this.
Wow. Okay. And so the meeting that the military establishment had with those journalists, it was you, it was Arshad Sharif and others. All those journalists are either in jail, on the run, like yourself, or Arshad Sharif is dead. He's been assassinated.
Yeah, actually, we were 7 at the last night in Prime Minister House. When Imran Khan was ousted, we were 7 there in the Prime Minister House. That night was uh, memorable for us, because at that night we were allowed to take our mobile phones inside the Prime Minister House. No one stopped us. No one checked us.
Prime Minister Imran Khan or after Imran Khan?
When he was in office for the last few hours.
A few hours.
Yeah, yeah, few hours. He left his office last time in front of me. I saw him. I am the witness. I saw him leaving the Prime Minister office. I was the only journalist left that night. Mr. Arshad Sharif was there. Sabir Shakir was there. Muhit Pirzada was there. I was there, and another journalist. I think Sami Ibrahim was there. He was also abducted. He faced FIR. Sabir Shakir is in exile. He faced many FIR. Arshad Sharif faced many FIR. He left the country. They pressurized him. Then he was killed in Kenya. I was arrested 10 times during last 4. There are 10 legal arrests against me. They arrested me 10 times and they abducted me for 5 months as well. And every time they just demanding one thing: go against Imran Khan, stand by our narrative, just support us, you will get everything. They, they grab our jobs. We were jobless because of them. Sabir Shakir is not doing a job. I am not doing a job. My the the different channels offered me jobs because I enjoyed good ratings in Pakistan. When I left Pakistan before that, in 2022, 2023, I enjoyed good ratings. And because you work in media, you know the rating is everything for the media honors. And they were offering me job. Whenever I go to new job, uh, the owner of the channel, finally every owner of the channel told me that the military establishment is against you. They don't want to be in our channel, so please leave our channel. This is how I left 3 different channels in 2022.
That sounds very scary to be facing an entire military of a country.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. And when after uh, the assassination of Arshad Sharif,
Who? So when you say
journalist,
okay, so you were saying, I wanted to interrupt you. Sorry, when you were saying Ashar Sharif, you were saying earlier when you're going through the names, you said Ashar Sharif. You were gonna say, I thought you were gonna say was killed, and then you kind of said he was. They killed him, but then he said was killed. Do you think he was killed accidentally, as they say, by Kenyan police, or do you think,
no,
as most people say online, it was the military establishment that killed him?
he was targeted. He was being targeted.
By who?
It was an assassination attempt by plan, and Kenyan court gave a decision about it. It was not a mistaken identity case. It is crystal clear in Kenya, at least. In Pakistan, Arshad Sharif's mother and family gave 7 names of military people. They were responsible for the murder of Arshad Sharif. One was the army chief, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, and one was the DG ISI, and another one the DGC, and there are some colonels and other officers, another brigadier of ISPR. So there are 7 names. 3 of them are retired, and 4 of them are still on their job. So the state of law in Pakistan is like, till date, there is no FIR against those 7 persons nominated by Arshad Sharif's mother. This is the state of law in Pakistan.
What was your
And
reaction when you found out about Arshad Sharif getting killed? Where were you? Who told you? And what was your initial feeling?
yeah, I was feeling that they are coming after me now because we both are a serious problem for them. We are continuously uh, confronting with their narrative. We are exposing them. And because of that, Arshad Sharif, once Arshad Sharif advised me to leave Pakistan. He advised me in 2022, the June 2022. He advised me and told me that they're going to arrest you because he has very good connections in establishment, and he has very good connections in different intelligence agencies. And he was getting the news. He told me that they're going to arrest you, they will torture you. And I told him that I don't want to leave the country. I don't think they will go to this extent. But they arrested me in July 2022. They tortured me, and continuously they started torturing me, and I faced that torture many times. When they abducted me, they tortured me like anything. I was thinking that I'm a terrorist. Uh, That 142 days I can never forget. They tortured me like a terrorist. They hanged me with my sometimes with my legs, sometimes with my hands for hours. and they used different tools. And every time they tortured me, they tied my eyes, and they put a sack on my face, and they bind my hands behind me, and then they tortured me every time. And they were just demanding one thing: go against Imran Khan and give us a false evidence, Imran Khan. They want me to be a witness, a false witness against Imran Khan, General Faiz Hamid, and some judges of High Court and Supreme Court. They want me to give some statements regarding 9th May and other activities, other political activities. Uh, They have a different plan, but I denied. In the captivity, I bear many torture, but one thing I was focused on, that I will not give them any false uh, evidence or anything. I will not be their puppet.
You were jailed and tortured for 5 months, and all they requested was false information on Supreme Court justices and the former Prime Minister Imran Khan, and you refused the entire time?
Yeah, actually, they were talking about the 9th May. They were talking about the 9th May.
Which is the big protest. That's the big protest that happened when Imran Khan was arrested.
Actually, they arrested Imran Khan in a humiliated. They humiliated him, and they made a video of that arrest. They take him from the collar, and they were dragging him to the car, to a vehicle, and they tortured many of his companions at that day. And that arrest was unlawful. The Supreme Court of Pakistan stated that this is unlawful. And because of that arrest, they triggered the crowd in Pakistan. They themselves instigated the protest. It was well planned, I think. Where is the CCTV footage? Imran Khan is continuously asking the CCTV footage. He is asking the evidences. He is telling that if someone is wrong in his political party and he did unlawful activity, he will disown him.
Because they claim in those protests on May 9th, there were buildings burnt down, police members beaten up. So there's all these claims, but what you're saying is that they never provided CCTV footage to prove all these claims on May 9th. And they used May 9th, from what I've read online, they've used May 9th as a pretext for a severe crackdown on Imran Khan's political party and Imran Khan himself, correct?
Another thing, let me tell you another angle of this. If they have proper evidences of the case, if they had this, and they can prove this in the court, in the independent civil courts, they will never go to the military court decision. They will not. They could never use this option of military court. They don't have any. They don't have any kind of proper evidences regarding 9th May. They can never prove this. Let me tell you one thing. In 9th May case, they involved Imran Khan on the basis that a police person, he entered Imran Khan's home. There are 3 different barriers of security check, but no one saw him. He entered in the drawing room of Imran Khan, and he hid himself under the table. And the size of the table I have seen myself was like 1 or 2 foot, 1.5 feet table there on the Imran Khan drawing room, which was in front of Imran Khan, a small table. He was hiding under the table, and he listened all the planning which Imran Khan did that day regarding 9th May.
Okay,
this
so
is the main evidence against Imran Khan.
Oh, wow. So May 9th is like America's October 7th, but to a whole new level. And what they're saying is that someone sneaked into Imran Khan's house, went through 3 layers of security, hid under a very small table, and listened to Imran Khan planning everything for May 9th.
Yes,
That's the
yes.
evidence of Imran Khan plotting May 9th.
Yeah. And he don't have any evidence regarding that. He don't have any record in the police station that he went there. No one asked me to go there. He also stated this. Okay, I was not on duty. No one gave me this duty to go and listen what Imran Khan is doing right now. He himself went to the Zaman Park, Imran Khan's home. He crossed the 3 security layers. No one saw him, and he was
Who
disappearing.
was he? Was
And,
he
and
was he a member of intelligence or?
no, he never been.
Okay. So going back to your torture, you were abducted, and I've seen the footage. What you were planning to do is, after being arrested multiple times, after facing death threats, and from what I've heard, assassination attempts. I want you to tell me more about this. Then you went to the airport to leave the country. They arrested you, took you outside, put you in a car, essentially kidnapped you for months, and took you through torture. Can you take me through that process? Assassination attempts, threats you received, and why did you decide to leave the country? And then what happened afterwards? Because that was also during when your friend and journalist Arshad Sharif was also killed in Kenya, which means that, as you said, in your mind, you were seen as the next target.
Yeah, all these events happening separately with me. The one thing, when I was abducted by the ISI, I was leaving
The
country
intelligence
after my,
services.
yeah, ISI. I'm naming them clearly. When I was in Pakistan, I named them, and when I came out, I'm also naming them. And I can go to any platform. I can say it anywhere. I have investigated. I know the officers who tortured me. I know the officers uh, who investigated me. I know the places where they kept me, where they kept me. I know everything. I'm a journalist. I know about the people. So how can I ignore my own conditions? What happened to me, I should know that. And I spent many days to find out everything in Pakistan after my abduction when I came back. So I was not at home on the 9th of May, because when the situation is erupted in Pakistan, everyone who is supporting Imran Khan's narrative, everyone was changing their location. I was one of them. I changed my location because I've been arrested many times before 9th May. So I thought that they're going to arrest me today once again, and I will not be able to speak on my social media. And I can now, I will not be able to inform the people of the situation. So I changed my location. I went to another place in Lahore. Some of my family member called me and they gave me an advice that you should leave the country now for a few days. There is an internet shutdown in Pakistan, and you cannot upload your videos from here, and you are doing on social media. So it was a big problem for us. The internet was not properly working in Pakistan. So I also decided to leave the country with the advice of my family and friends. So I got the ticket from Sialkot Airport in Punjab. I went there. I bought the ticket. I went there. And when I entered the airport, the FIA staff helped me a lot. They took me to their office and they told me that your name is not any exit control list. You can leave the country. You will go in this flight, but you please sit in our office because we don't want to be outside. Someone can see you, someone can inform the system. They're going to arrest you. So you please sit in our office. And they were very good people. They were helping me. Uh, I was sitting there and I just received a call at that time from one of my friends. He told me that your house is under attack. There are 70 people almost. Some were in uniform and some were without uniform. They attacked your home. They are harassing your family. They are destroying your things in your house. They destroyed everything like CCTV cameras, our different equipment in the home. They steal many things. They stole many things from my home. Even they took the laptop of my young kids. They took that with me, and there were some dollars, there were some currency, there was some watches and many other things they took with them at that night, and it was an open harassment. So I thought that if I go to Gulf country, I go to out of the Pakistan, then they will come again to my family. They will harass my family again and again, and that's why at that time I decided to come out of the airport.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. You decided not to leave the country. You decided to
Yeah,
walk out
yeah,
of the airport.
exactly. I decided not to leave the country. The FIA officer was continuously insisting me that Mr. Imran, please leave the country. You don't know what is going to happen with you. Please leave the country. I told him that my family is in danger. I cannot leave them alone here. So I asked him to give my passport in my hand. He was not returning my passport. He was insisting me. And after a few minutes of argument, I took my passport. I came out, and there I realized there are some people. I was looking a specific person on the airport. I saw a person, and I understand that this person belonged to the military intelligence or ISI. I straight away went to him and I told him that my name is Imran Riaz. I was leaving the country, and please ask your officer to come here. And within 30 minutes, there were some officers of ISI and they were talking to me. I just requested one thing. I had just one demand. I told them that no one will go to my home. I will cooperate. And he promised me that no one will go to your home, and we will obey our promise. We will keep our promise. And then the police came there. They arrested me and they took me to a police station. After that, I spent that night in police station. Uh, the second day, they took me to jail, and I was in jail at that night, that day. And at 11 p.m., I think 11 p.m. at night, the deputy superintendent of the jail came to me and he told me that, Mr. Imran, you are released. You can go home. I said, at this time? He said, we have an order and your release order in my hand. You can go home. So please come with me. And I realized that there is something fishy. Things are not good. I realized that. And I was mentally prepared that outside the jail, there must be someone else to pick me. And when I come out of the jail, there was 7, 8 persons standing there and they're waiting for me. And they were surrounding me and I comfortably go to them. I was thinking that they will take me, they will torture me for some time, a day or two, and then they will leave me as they were doing in past. This was not in my mind that they can abduct me for a long period of 5 months. It was not in my mind. uh, I was I was unaware of this. Then I went with them. They tied my eyes and they bind my hands. They handcuffed me on my back, and they took me to somewhere in Sialkot. And after 1 hour, they took me to Lahore ISI headquarters near Lahore Zoo in the basement. There they tortured me for 12 days. For next 12 days, they were torturing me, and they were saying that you are not in Lahore, you are somewhere in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, because my eyes were covered. And but I know I am in Lahore because the medicine they gave me after torture, on that medicine it was written the Lahore CMH. The Lahore CMH was written on the medicine, on the backside of the medicine. So I realized that this is Lahore, and they are torturing me here. And I was thinking about the location. So one day I properly understand that this is the ISA headquarter Lahore. And after 12 days, one of the person come to me and he told me that we are taking you to your home. You are free now. I was happy. I was thinking that I will go to home and I will file an FIR against ISI. I was thinking that. I was planning that in my mind. They brought me out once again with the binding eyes and sack on my face. They put me in a car. Not It was not a car. It was a double cabin. We said Dala, you call it pickup or truck, double cabin truck. They put me in that, and there was two gunmen beside me, on my left side and one on the right side, and one officer sitting in front of me. And then they started driving. After 2 hours, I realized that they are not taking me to home. They are taking me somewhere else. And when they were crossing the salt range on motorway, actually in Punjab, there is a motorway which is going to the capital of Pakistan, Islamabad. And I traveled frequently on that road. And I exactly know what kind of turns that motorway contains. So when they entered the salt range, I realized that they are taking me to Islamabad. And when they entered Islamabad, they stopped at a toll plaza. After that, they entered in Islamabad and they took me to a special place which was made for abducted people like me. And I was not alone there. There were many other prisoners were there. Let me tell you one thing. Shahzad Akbar is one of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf's minister at Imran Khan's government. His brother was there. And
Oh, wow.
when after a few days, I came to know that Mr. Fawad Chaudhry and I think Shahbaz Gill was also tortured in this cell.
A lot of PTI supporters were either in that cell or in that jail after the
They
May
were not
9th
allowed
crackdown.
to. People were afraid. They were not talking to each other. Actually, we were in different cells. The cell size was like 5 feet by 8 feet with a commode inside. It was the side of the cell. There was no light inside. In outside of the cell, there was a bulb, and some light come inside. And there was nothing. They just gave me a plastic bottle for my use, and there was nothing inside my cell. One of a cloth for take on when I was sleeping,
And
and I was asking.
this is where they tortured you for another few months, trying to get you
Yeah,
to speak
another four
against
months. They, they,
4 months.
they tortured me for 4 months there.
4 months. And you could have stopped the torture by just agreeing to speak negatively or act as a witness to former Prime Minister Imran Khan and other Supreme Court justices. That's what they were requesting, but you constantly refused. Correct?
Yep, they came to me and they came to me and they demanded that make a video for us. I said, what kind of video? They said, we want a video from you. In that video, you will be saying that I am very good and I hide myself somewhere in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and I am living at my own. I will come back whenever I will feel safe for me. This kind of video they wanted from me. And I denied. I said that I will never make this video. You abducted me. You are responsible for me. If anything happened to me, you will be responsible. If I make this video, then whatever happened to me, I will be responsible in the eyes of
So they
court
could
and the
do, because if you make that video, then essentially they could use that video to prove that anything happened to you had nothing to do with them. But once
I never made that.
once you refused to make that video, then you made them responsible for you. So then they needed to be more careful in making sure you at least survive, especially after
They
your friend was
tortured me.
killed.
They tortured me for 16 days for that video, that specific videos.
Wow.
After 16 days, I I put some of my demands in front of them. I said I want to eat this kind of thing. I said that I want a walk outside. I put some demands in front of them. Then I made a video. Because I am a person who was doing this job since last 20 years. So I know how to make a video to fool them. So I made a video which was not uh, fulfill their purposes. I made a video, but after when I made that video, they came with aggression next time, and they tortured me. They said,
Because they
"What
weren't
video
happy
is
with the
this?"
video. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that was not a video for them.
So how did you end up? So after a few months, you were released because the Supreme Court, I think, said that this is an unlawful arrest and incarceration, and they released you. How did you go from there to escaping? What was that process like?
No, I was living in that miserable condition during the days of my abduction. One day I realized that now they're gonna release me. One day I was sometime of being aggressive. I attacked them 2 times, and I was injured there inside the jail in that premises. I was I was pushing my head to the bars of that door, and I have some injuries in my head here, and one injury is here in this place. So
There's
I was
also, sorry,
injured for my
is it true that you were also, you came out, you had seizures, you were stammering, and you came out not being able to properly walk or even speak properly?
They were giving me different drugs. They were giving me different drugs. They injected me 3, 4 times,
Wow.
and they were torturing me continuously, and no one was uh, talking to me. Even for 20 days, 25 days, if I say salam to someone, in Islam, we say salam, assalamu alaikum, when someone came to us. Oh, when I said salam to them, they were not even allowed to respond me for my salam at that time. So I was living completely darkness. They were
Wow.
giving me drugs. They were torturing me, and it was more than physical torture when you were alone. I realized that. One day I was screaming that please come to me and come and torture me, but please come to me. Please talk to me, someone.
The loneliness was the
Yeah,
worst,
yeah, the loneliness is the worst thing I faced there. And
especially for
and
someone like you that is always doing shows, speaking to people. That's your job. This has been your life for a long time. To be isolated completely, um, it's not something that a
I
human
saw
brain
my
could really
face
fathom.
after
People
140
don't
days.
understand how difficult it is.
I saw my face after 140 days. I didn't see myself. There was no
Wow.
mirror. I had a comb after 140 days. At that day, I realized what kind of thing is this? This is the best invention.
Wow.
Uh, yeah. It was
So
horrible.
how did you manage to get out of the country? That's another fascinating
Yeah,
story.
that's another story. Actually, when I come out after the abduction, I came back to my home. One police officer dropped me out of the house. I came inside in the morning. I came to my parents, and the first sentence I told them that now it's my turn. And they were just looking at me, a man with beard, white hair, and without uh, any any physique. I lost, I think, 30 kg of my weight, 25 to 30 kg of my weight. I was like a skeleton at that morning. And the first sentence I told to my father that now it's my turn. I will respond them. I will not keep quiet. I will fight them. This was I decided in my captivity. And this was horrible. And I thought that I should speak up. I should tell the world everything. But I was trembling. I was unable to walk. Even I don't understand the distance and the speed at that time. I couldn't judge that. If I realized at that day when my kid threw a ball towards me, I was unable to catch that. I didn't judge the speed of the ball and the distance of the ball. And this situation remains for at least 1.5 months. And after that, I was able to drive. I was able to play cricket. I was able to play badminton. And but my speaking ability was not good. I was stammering continuously. And some doctors helped me a lot. I went to out of the city, somewhere in the village, and spent some months there. I practiced a lot. I spent my time with dogs and horses, and I spent my most of my time with my God, and there, with the help of God and with the help of nature, I recovered. I started speaking again, and when I got my voice back, and then I came to my home. I told my family to leave the country now because the establishment people, the ISI officers, threatened me that we have done everything to you. Now we have two options: either we will kill you or we will abduct your family.
They
So
said that.
yeah, exactly. They threatened me.
How did they?
There are two options.
How did they say that? Is that in person on a call? How did this happen?
He was standing in front of me when they were leaving me. When they were releasing me, they were threatening me. We don't want you to be on social media again. We don't you we don't want to you do your journalism again. Go and spend your life with your kids and family. You are not journalist anymore. You will never do anything against us. Otherwise, now we have two options. We have done everything to you. Now we have two options. Number one, we will kill you. The other option, we will go after your family. We will abduct them. You have kids, you have family, you should be careful. These were their words. And after that, when I came home, when I recovered, I requested my family to leave the country. My parents, my kids, my wife, everyone left the country. My name was one. My name is one on ECL. And the military officer told me that your name will remain on ECL. You cannot leave the country without our permission. And I was living in Pakistan. I started my work again before the election 2024. I started my work, and they came after me again. They arrested me again that I attacked police on the airport. I was going to Hajj to perform Hajj with my wife, and I had the order in my hand of the Islamabad High Court. There were two respected judges gave the order that you can go to Hajj. They order the government that no one can stop him. He will go to the Hajj. And on the airport, there were a lot of police and civilians. They were checking every car, and they dragged me out from there and they took me to the police station again. After that, I realized that they will never allow me to go out of the country. I went to the mountains in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. I made a system of uh, digital platforms. I made a system of hiding myself from uh, intelligence agencies, and I continued my work from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And when I was in
You-
Khyber, I was
So
in
you hid. Sorry, just to understand. You hid in the mountains, tried to remove any way for them to trace you, and continued posting videos online.
yeah, exactly. I was continuously doing my work from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa on different areas. I was changing my locations. I was living on different mountains in different compounds. People are helping me. Every Pakistani was helping me at that time. Whenever I go, wherever I go, people help me. Every Pakistani is standing with Imran Khan right now. They are standing with their narrative. They are against the military establishment because they are doing continuously wrongful acts with our country. They did this, our forefathers. They did this with Fatma Jinnah, Liaquat Ali Khan, Sheikh Mujib. They did this to Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, Benazir Bhutto, Nawaz Sharif, now Imran Khan. So people are getting fed up. They are saying it's a game of power. They are playing continuously. They just want their job. They just want their seat, their power. So it's a game of power, nothing else. They are not doing this for country. They are doing this for their own benefits. So people are getting fed up, and they were helping me against them. And I was hiding myself in different areas. One day, I received an information that Mr. Imran, please leave your location right now. One of my sources called me. I said, why? They are just coming after you. Leave your location. I asked him, do you know where I am right now? He told, no, I don't know. But I know this, that someone is coming up within few minutes. I received another call after 1 month. My source told me, another source, and he gave me some very good information in past. And he was proved right every time. And he told me that, Mr. Imran, switch off your all devices. Now they're gonna kill you. Now there is an order. They're gonna kill you like Arshad Sharif. And straight away, it is decided that they will fire you whenever they see you. Switch on everything you have and leave the country if you can.
Fire you as in shoot you.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot you. And when I got this information, I was confused because I was not able or ready to believe this kind of information. In my opinion, in Pakistan, a journalist like me, uh, they cannot afford to kill a journalist like me in Pakistan. There would be a mess in Pakistan. But for the safety of my life, I changed my location. And one day I came to know that at one place where I was living on a compound on a mountain, there was a raid of almost 60 people. They brought 3 personnel with them, and that 3 person was bound with a rope, and those were some terrorists. They brought them with them. And the plan was, after a few days, I came to know whole plan. The plan was that they will kill me with those terrorists, and then they will investigate what Imran Khan was doing with these terrorists. This was the plan.
They brought.
When I
So
realized this,
when you said they brought, when you said they brought ropes, so they brought terrorists, convicted
they
terrorists,
brought
with
they
them, with
brought
their
3 terrorists with them.
three
Three
terrorists
terrorists
with
with them.
their hands tied, and the
Yeah.
goal to one of your locations, and was the goal was to kill them and you, and make
Yeah.
it seem like you were working with them, and launch an
No,
investigation
I
into
don't
these.
know this. I can't claim this. I was working with them, but they will investigate. They would
Why you were
investigate
with them? Why you were
why
with them?
I was there. Why I was there.
Okay,
I'm giving them this margin actually, but they brought those terrorists with them.
that's insane.
And after that, I realized the information was correct. Then I contacted one of my friend, Qasim Suri. He was the deputy speaker of Pakistan National Assembly during the Imran Khan regime. He was good friend of mine.
Is
The purpose of
he in
all
Imran
was,
Khan? Is he in Pakistan right now?
no, he is in United States.
Wow, everyone's in hiding.
That
Okay,
is why
continue.
I'm telling his name. Yeah, that is why I'm telling
Exactly.
his. Yeah, I called him because a few days ago he he was convincing me to leave the country, and he told me that he is able to manage that through some mountainous area. I was a hunter, and I know how to. I know hiking, and I used to this. I'm a tough guy because I'm a sportsman. I was doing boxing in my career. I was hiking. I was doing hiking. I was doing cycling. I played cricket. So I have this ability to cross the border. Then I told him everything, and he became worried, and he made a small team for me, for reliable people. And I met those people, and then we started trying to cross the border towards Afghanistan. And before that, I got the visa of Afghanistan, and it was an illegal crossing. There was a live threat, and it was a very dangerous journey of my life.
The mountains, the region there, the territories is very, very tricky, very steep mountains, rocky mountains in that region.
Yeah, it was a crazy decision, but I didn't have any option. I didn't have any option. what could I do at that time? I, every time I was not lucky every time. Then anything could happen to me. So I decided to leave the country because I want to save my voice. They are after my voice. I have to speak up. Mr. Arshad Sharif is assassinated, and his family didn't seek any justice in Pakistan. Then why should I present myself to them? So I decided to leave the country, and there was a person, I will never name him. Uh, uh, he's a very brave man. He helped me a lot. We tried first time, was not successful. In the second time, there was an incident, and it was an horrible incident, but we survived. And in the third attempt, we crossed the border finally.
What was the horrible incident second time?
Second time, an animal attacked me on the mountain, and I was injured.
What animal was it?
I'm not sure. It's just like the size was like a dog. It could be a wolf or anything like that. I couldn't see that animal because we were sitting somewhere. It was a dark night, and suddenly an animal attacked on me. And we don't have any weapon with us. There were some stones. I was throwing the stones, but he injured my belly.
So that was a failed attempt. So in that attempt, you
we
went
came
back to Pakistan. You went back to Pakistan to
Yeah, we
attend to
came
your
back.
wounds, and then third attempt is when you managed to escape the country.
Yeah, on third time we escaped the country. I entered the Afghanistan, and unfortunately, my source in Afghanistan was not there at the third time. He came two times, but third time he didn't come. Actually, he was thinking that today he will not come again. So when I crossed the border, then I have to walk around um, about many hours. We were walking all the night. We were
Wow.
walking all the night
In
in the
Afghanistan.
mountains. Yeah, in Afghanistan, all the night in Afghanistan, in the mountains area. And you better know what could happen in Afghanistan with people like us. So
Yeah,
I'm living
Afghanistan and
in
Pakistan.
Punjab. I don't know their language. Anything could happen to me. But the
Afghanistan and
person,
Pakistan, for anyone that doesn't know, geopolitically, not friends to say the
and
least.
after 6 days, I left Afghanistan.
To the UK?
No, I went to Gulf. I all went to Gulf. Then I was continuously traveling for those 2 months. Actually, I applied for the UK visa, and it took few months. And they were in deep investigations regarding my visa. They were continuously emailing me. I was replying their emails. I was sending all the details and documents. And I every time I was telling them, please keep it secret. It's a matter of my life. So they took few months for visa. And during those months, I was continuously traveling. I went to Dubai. I went to Muscat. I went to Qatar. I went to Malaysia, Indonesia. I went to Azerbaijan. I went
Do
to
you think
Georgia, Turkey.
do
Yeah,
you think the military is still trying to get to you now?
yeah. I didn't spend a week in any country. I was
Wow.
continuously moving because I knew their procedure. And I have learned this from Arshad Sharif case. I knew that they will come after me. Whenever they know, they will come after me. And because of
But
that, I was continuously moving.
they wouldn't come after you in any country. For Kenya, for example, is obviously much more corrupt country, let's say Europe. So or Gulf country. So if you're in Oman versus Kenya, Oman's going to be a lot safer, or the UK or Europe's going to be a lot safer, or Japan's going to be a lot safer than some a corrupt African country where your friend Ashraf Sharif was killed. Do you think the Pakistani intelligence can get to you in all those countries you mentioned?
Yeah, exactly. I was not sure about my life at that time. I was continuously moving because I don't want to be on one place for a long time. There is a procedure of intelligence agencies to follow a man, to attack a man. They need some days for preparation, for everything. They have a homework of any operation. So I was continuously traveling uh, across the Asian countries. Whatever can I do, I did for my life.
Are you? Do you feel safe now in the UK?
I don't think so.
Wow, in the UK you don't feel safe.
There are many events in UK as well. There are some killings in UK.
By the
So
Pakistan, you mean Pakistan related, or are you talking general?
some Pakistanis killed in UK.
Sorry, say that again.
Some Pakistanis killed in UK in past.
Oh
There
wow.
are some events in past. Mr. Shahzad Akbar escaped an assassination attempt in front of his home a year ago. He is living in UK. Someone threw acid on his face.
So what happens now? Um, Imran Khan, as I said, I've interviewed his family and people around him, is still in jail. From what I've seen, Imran Khan's extremely popular, but so is the military. Now, I'm a believer in democracy. I always like democracy to flourish in any country, but I also understand that it's not always going to be the case. China's one of many examples that did well and that is not under a democracy. After speaking, the last interview was with two of Imran Khan's sisters, and what they told me was that I asked them the question. I said, why wouldn't Imran Khan do some sort of deal with Asim Munir or the military establishment that would not lead to a completely free democracy that I would like, and I'm sure you would like, but at least it would lead to some sort of middle ground that allows the witch hunt against PTI members to stop and allows the country to do well, hopefully. Pakistan is a beautiful country, a beautiful culture. Now, I think it was Alima that answered in that interview. I was interviewing her and the doctor at the same time. And she said, Mario, Imran Khan will not accept that. Imran Khan will not accept to do any sort of deal. He wants to keep fighting for Pakistanis. He wants to fight for democracy. So I want to get your thoughts on this. You've gone through a lot to support what you believe is right. I don't think you're supporting the Prime Minister Imran Khan. I think you're supporting a certain value that you and others share. Value of democracy. Again, we share that together. But do you think that there is some sort of way to end this that will not end in either the military losing their power, their control on power, or Imran Khan potentially not losing his life? Anywhere in the middle for the country or for both sides to meet?
Well, Imran Khan is a different kind of politician. We have to understand this person. Just look at his character. He is not like common politicians. He is he started his career in politics for change. He don't have if he can't change the political norms, the mind of the people, then he shouldn't come into politics. He is a different kind of a person. He will not be like Nawaz Sharif or Asif Ali Zardari. He will not deal with the military establishment. Yes, he can talk to them. He want to talk to them for the betterment of Pakistan. He can help them to go back to their barracks. Yeah, he is ready to help them to go back to the barracks. Actually, the problem is not with the politicians. In Pakistan, the problem is military establishment. They are continuously ruling the country. They are making the policies. Our founder, Qaeda Muhammad Ali Jinnah, told them, you are not here to make policies. The people's representatives will make the policies and you will follow the orders. But since many decades, last 7 decades, they are making the policies of the country. It's not a new fight. Our forefathers are witnessing this fight. First person was Qaeda Azam. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan. They attacked Fatima Jinnah. They attacked Mujibur Rahman. We lost half of our country because of their brutalities, their politics, their involvement in the policies. After that, they became the enemy of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. They killed them through the court. They killed Benazir Bhutto. They ousted Nawaz Sharif many times from the power. And now they are facing Imran Khan, the hardest political leader in the history of Pakistan. He will never compromise. He is not made for compromise. He is a different breed. He will die in the jail. He himself told this, that I will die, I will never surrender in front of them. Now, military establishment has to understand what kind of risk they can take in this situation. Imran Khan will never surrender in front of them, according to my opinion or my analysis. Yes, he is ready to talk. He can talk to them for the betterment of Pakistan, to end the military establishment role in the politics and the policies in Pakistan. He can talk for Pakistan. He will not talk or deal for himself. This is what Imran Khan is. And everyone in Pakistan knows this. Everyone in Pakistan knows this. He will never surrender. And they are continuously trying him to be apologetic. One day I was in abduction. One of the officer came to me and he asked me a few questions. He said, what do you think? How can we break Imran Khan? I said, what do you mean by breaking him? And he told me that we want him to apologize publicly. And at that time, I told them, he will never apologize. You don't know him. He will never apologize. You go to him and deal the matter for the betterment of Pakistan. You please go to him. If he is spending his time in jail, every day he is becoming a different guy. Now he is in jail since last 861 days. It's a long, long time. No one saw him during this period. No one listened to him. He is banned on Pakistani television. Even you cannot name him on Pakistan television. They are just using a word of the founder PTI. This is the name the Pakistani media is calling him. Imran Khan's name is banned on Pakistani national televisions. You cannot put a picture of Imran Khan on the television. It is not allowed. And they want us to be like this. As they are controlling the Pakistan media, they want to control the digital media as well. And this is the problem with Arshad Sharif. This was the problem with Arshad Sharif, Sabir Shakir, Imran Riaz, and Mueed Pirzada, etc. This was the main problem. And Imran Khan will never surrender. As I told you that.
So what is the answer?
His slogan is the real independence, Hakiki Azadi. He wants this.
So what is the answer? I've asked the same question to Alima and Dr. Uzma in my last interview. If Imran Khan will not accept any sort of compromise, and if the establishment, Asim Munir, continue to try to seemingly break Imran Khan and people around him and pressure them, I've been told time and time again that Imran Khan was given offers and he's never accepted them, except to live in exile, except to go quiet and under home arrest, all these different potential options. But he's never accepted them. Then where is Pakistan heading under these circumstances?
Yeah, he is waiting for a revolution. He believes that people of Pakistan will stand one day. He is believing in that. In his opinion, people of Pakistan will come out and they will come out and they will control whole country, and after that the things will change. Imran Khan's hope is just on the people of Pakistan. He is fighting for the people, and he believes that people will come out for him.
Um, while we share the same values, my question is, do you worry what the outcome of that would be? A revolution could end in great change and more freedom and a great democracy. It's happened historically, but what could also happen is a lot of bloodshed, and the economy could spiral, the country could spiral out of control. Do you worry a revolution could yield worse outcomes than the current outcome that both me and you share our frustrations in?
We don't have any option. I think military establishment should think about this. They should be worried, because the people of Pakistan announced their decision on 8th of February 2024. They came out without uh, uh, any electoral symbol. They don't have the symbol. They vote for shoe. They vote for a jug. They vote
There
for
was no symbol for PTI, which is Imran
yeah,
Khan's
no.
party,
There was no
on the
symbol.
ballot boxes.
Yeah, and they threw votes uh, anywhere. If a family of 4 members, the one member's vote is some different area, and the other member's vote is some other area, and they were doing each and every tactic. They shut down the internet as well. They were threatening the people of Pakistan. But despite that, they came out and stamped they stamped a loser on the on this area of the establishment. They did this to establishment, and establishment has to understand this. Mr. Asim Munir and his other companions, they should think about this. The people of Pakistan announced their decision, and they are not listening to the people of Pakistan. What other option people have now? Finally, they will come out. One day they will come out, and they can never believe, they can never blame the people for this. The consequences, the burden of the consequences will be on the establishment.
As a final question for you, Mr. Khan, if you were sitting right now with Asim Munir, the chief of the military, what would you tell him? What would be your message to him?
Asim Munir, he will never listen. I think he will never listen. He is not in a position to listen. He is getting immunity, a constitutional immunity, which is a very weak gesture by an army chief. He is the first army chief in the history of Pakistan who got the lifetime immunity with the Constitution of Pakistan, constitutional amendment. They did for him. He got another extension. And I believe in one thing. We cannot deal a dictator with dialogue. No dictator listen. No dictator can be deal with dialogue. They need to be pressurized. This is the only way to handle this, I think.
Imran Riaz Khan, sir, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the interview. And it was a pleasure to hear your story and to be able to get your stance on what's happening in Pakistan. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.